Hello, Scorpios. So, I love you guys. Oh, well, welcome to the channel, first of all. Let's start with that. Welcome to Independent Tarot. My name is India. For those of you who don't know, welcome back to those of you who have been here before. You guys know I love you so very much, okay? But let's get down to business. I got something that I want to talk to you guys about. So, before this video started, I had started a previous video, right? And it was for the Scorpios. And I have the cards that I had chosen or that had fallen out right here before me. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Justice card. We have the Six of Staffs in reverse. We have the Sun in reverse. And we have the Hangman in reverse. So I had already started discussing, what I was getting from the cards and everything. And Scorpio, guess what? In the middle of my reading, I got a knock at the door. In the middle of my Scorpio reading, I got a knock at the door. Okay? Unexpected, unannounced, a knock at the door. And when I opened my door, the knocks stopped after the first few knocks. Once I opened my door, Scorpio, I had flowers. I'm not even going to show you guys. I had flowers sitting outside of my door. Beautiful, I know, right? Listen, I'm an Aquarius, but I have Scorpio in my chart. Scorpio, somebody could be coming to your home unannounced with gifts, okay? Just thought I'd let you know that, but I want to pick back up where I left off because we had already started. We were already in the groove, and that just sort of came out of nowhere. So I wanted to share that with you guys because some of you may be experiencing some sort of interruption in your life. Because although it was such a sweet gesture, Scorpio, this came in the middle of a reading for you guys, and it ultimately was an interruption, okay? I'm just being honest. Anyway, let's get back to it. So, with this Queen of Swords energy, as I was saying before, you separated yourself from someone. And at the point where you separated yourself from this person, which we've already talked about this, Scorpio, in previous readings, right? After you separated yourself from this person, your whole perception changed. Not just about this person, but about life in general, okay? Everything changed. Then this Justice card. What changed specifically was that you found that balance that was missing in your life, okay? That balance that you had lost once things started to go south within the relationship that you were just dealing with previously, okay? But the balance is back. You found balance, okay? This person, not so much. This is where all of these reverse cards come from, okay? Remember, told you we had the Hangman, the Sun, and we have the Six of Staffs, all in reverse, okay? This is their energy, Scorpio. While you're out here properly balanced as you should and as you deserve. Oh, also, you could be dealing with a Libra with this Justice card. But while you're out here properly balanced, taking care of your business, taking care of you, they are losing their They're literally delaying their own prosperity, their own growth, because they are lost without you, okay? They're lost. But they are lost without you because they know that they were disloyal, right? They know that they were apprehensive about the relationship or about you. They're aware of what they did wrong. They're very much aware, Scorpio. So don't think they're just sitting back like, oh, the Scorpio left me, boo-hoo, I'm a victim. No, they're very much aware of what they did wrong, okay? And they fear that you may never be returning to them, okay? I feel like, they're unhappy right now. They're lonely right now. Things are broken in their world, completely broken. They can't think straight at the moment, Scorpio. Things are clouded in their head because you're not there to bring forth the clarity that you usually bring forth. I feel like, you are their go-to, Scorpio. You've been their go-to for so long, but in the relationship, they did not appreciate that go-to energy. Outside of the relationship, since that go-to energy lacks tremendously, they're now learning to appreciate it. They now see what they didn't appreciate before and how much weight you held within their life. Okay, Scorpio? But this person is still very much unwilling to change with this hangman in reverse. It doesn't matter if they are aware or not aware. They're not changing. They're not trying to change. They don't want to change. Their ego is bigger than the earth itself. And this is why the change will not come, Scorpio, within this person. But you, my friend, justice. That's balance. That's balance, Scorpio. You have balance. Tell me more about the Scorpio. Forget this person, Spirit. Scorpio already knows that this person is probably sick without them. Scorpio already knows that this person isn't going to change. And that's why Scorpio walked away. So, Spirit, what is this balance? What is this justice card? Clarify this justice card, Spirit, for my Scorpios. Judgment. Look at that. Wow. Judgment and justice. Both of these cards could represent Libra, okay? Because these cards represent balancing things out. Both of them. These cards both represent court, you know, possibly having to go to court for some reason or something to do with the law. Both these cards in some way or another sort of relate. They're like relatives, okay? They're like distant cousins, okay? And I feel like with this judgment card, though, this could have to do with court, as we discussed, but this could also have to do with you being promoted, whether it be on the job, whether it be, you know, something that you've been doing, you're moving up in ranks, like whether it be, I don't know, anything, Scorpio, anything that allows you to go from step A to step B. You're moving from step A on up to step B, okay? It depends on where if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It depends on where you are in your life right now, where you decide whether or not you're at point A already and moving to point B, or if you're already at point B and you're moving on up, and so on and so forth. You know how to do the math, okay? But I really do feel like there's been a rebirth within your life. You've changed. They're still unwilling to change, Scorpio, but you have changed so much, and it's almost like overnight. Like I'm feeling like this change happened overnight with you. It's almost as if you just woke up one day and decided no more. And this is something that, you know, we've discussed previously. Like you've made your decision to not have to go back to that situation, Scorpio. You've made your decision. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, and we have the Page of Pentacles. Oh, I'm sorry. The King of Cups was not in reverse. I know you guys are probably just over there like, that's not reversed. Anyway, so yeah. You know, you're so balanced right now. You're developing into the higher version of yourself, the more peaceful version of yourself, the more enlightened version of yourself, the more brighter version of yourself. You're tapping into that spiritual energy. Peace, positivity, prosperity, balance, abundance. You're tapping into that very, very strongly, okay? And they are on the opposite end of things, okay? If we're looking at the Libra scale here, because, you know, like I said, you could be dealing with the Libra. There's no balance. It's balance within this picture. But for the person, it will be this. There is no balance, all right? And there's no balance because this person is such a slick, sly trick of a person, okay? They're a trickster, okay? They do it so, how can I put this? They do it in such a way that people don't take notice, okay? They do things to where you're the only one, because you know them, Scorpio. You dealt with them for however long you dealt with them, so you know them. They do things in a way that they're not able to be seen. They're not able to be caught. You know, nobody notices. They're able to just slide right under the radar. I don't know if I'm using my words right or not, but this person tends to be very, very sly and slick with the way that they move, okay? And this is why this person is not feeling that same relief, that same balance, that same prosperity that you're experiencing at the moment. They're unable to. And you know why they're unable to? Because they are greedy. They misuse their wealth. They misuse their intelligence. They misuse their happiness. They just misuse life in general. They're just going about life as if there is no higher power, as if there is no one to answer to, as if they pretty much birthed themselves. You know what I mean? Like they don't answer to anyone. They're not obligated to anyone. But they want you, though. They still want you. They're still thinking about you. But they're unwilling to change. They're still very much stuck on you. But they're not willing to change. They want you to have them as they are. And if you're not going to have them as they are, then they're just going to try to make your life miserable, I guess. I don't know. But we have the Four of Cups. Yeah. See, they're bitter. They're bitter. And I just said that, you know, they're wanting to like try to stop you from moving on. I don't necessarily see where they want to stop you from doing, you know, what's best for you. But I definitely see where they're afraid of you moving on and forgetting about them, Scorpio. They're definitely afraid that, you know, you being in this King of Cups energy, this responsible, this creative, this professional, very considerate version of yourself, this higher version of yourself, Scorpio, they see that and it's like, this is what I'm missing out on. You're the one that got away. Ooh, Scorpio. You're the one that got away. Spirit just told me to say that. Thank you, Spirit. You are currently the one that got away from this person, Scorpio. And this is why they're so stuck in this big bitter energy. This is why they are unwilling to change, because they feel as if though they lost you completely and there's nothing they can do about it. So why change? Why would I go putting forth all of this effort to make a change for somebody that doesn't even want me anymore? So that's the way that they're looking at this. I'm feeling like, Scorpio. But you, my friend, you are definitely on a roll right now. Like, even when it comes to, like, your spirituality, which I'm pretty sure we've discussed previously. When it comes to your spirituality, I feel like you have a new understanding, a new knowledge, okay? A more practical knowledge, a more humbled knowledge. You're more humble than you ever were. And with the things that you know, you're not like, oh, I know everything. I'm Scorpio. This is the new me. Boom, 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 boom. You're not like all in people's face with this new you, this new version of yourself, Scorpio. You're very humble at the moment, okay? I'm seeing you be very humble. Even while dealing with this person trying to come back in your energy, we have the Devil in reverse. We have the Strength. Exactly. We have the Two of Cups. And we have, oh, this was in reverse. And we have the Nine of Staffs in reverse. So this was all I saw. This was all I heard. You could be dealing with the Leo, but this, one word, Strength. That's why they're mad. Take it how it resonates. This is what's going on here. You're this. And because you're this, they're this. Stuck. Trying to figure out why. They know why. They know why. They know why you left. This Devil in reverse represents them knowing why you left. Because they were the damn devil. Reversed, not reversed. You're the devil. You're the devil. You give me devil vibes. You give me evil vibes. You give me not genuine vibes. You give me very much devil is who they seem to be at one point. But as I said to you, I feel like, you know, now that you are in this new energy and it's very positive, very prosperous, you now see them as someone who could use some help. Someone who is just damaged. Someone who may need to be loved properly or may need to love themselves properly. Okay, you now see them for who they are, because it took for you to walk away and see yourself, Scorpio, for who you are in order to see them for who they are. And now that you do, there's no ill will in your you don't have a tight chest when you think about them. You don't get upset when someone brings up their name. You don't do any of that anymore. Instead, you're sitting back and you're looking at this person and you're looking at this situation and you're like, wow, what a shame. That's how I feel. That's how I feel you're feeling, Scorpio. Mind you, I have Scorpio on my chart. That's how I'm feeling. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, you're taking action as you have been doing, and you're very busy at the moment. You're very busy and you're very focused on self. Okay? Because that's what's most important to you right now. That self-love, I feel like, is very important to you at the moment, Scorpio. And this Two of Cups, this is why. This is why you are so balanced. This is why you made that change that you needed to make. This is why things started to happen as fast as they started to happen, because you realized, in order for me to have this, that Two of Cups energy, that love, that solid friendship, that peaceful, happy energy, in order for you to have this, Scorpio, it's going to take action. It's going to take strength. It's going to take all of this. So you realize that it takes for me, the Scorpio, no, I'm not a Scorpio, I'm an Aquarius, but I'm speaking as the Scorpios. Takes for me, the Scorpio, to fix me and what's wrong with me in order to know how to deal with everyone else on the outside. Okay, and I feel like that is coming through very, very strongly. That you no longer look at this person as being the devil, although they are. And although in the back of your head you're like, devil, you devil, you devil, you. Although that's still very much true, you see why they are the devil. You see why they do act the way they act or treat you the way that they treat you. And this is solely because they don't have the same knowledge as you. They don't have the same support system as you. They don't have the same people surrounding them that can tell them when they're right or when they're wrong. The only person they depend on is themselves, which is why they're unable to tell themselves, cool off, chill out, settle down. You're doing too much. Take some time out, figure out what it is that you need to be doing for self, and then maybe approach the situation. Right now, they haven't taken any time out. They're unwilling to change. Mind you, we have the Hangman here in reverse. This is about being unwilling to change. So they haven't taken that time out the way that you took that time out to figure out what it is that you needed to be doing differently. They haven't done that yet. They absolutely have not even started. And this is why they're so stuck in your energy and why they're so tapped into what it is that you're doing. Because they can't seem to focus on themselves, Scorpio. What else do you have for the Scorpios? Yeah, you're concentrated. Your entire concentration changed from relationship, love, that type of thing to, we got some stuff going on here. Okay, that was the Eight of Swords. And we also have Six of Cups, Chariot in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. So your concentration, like I said, changed the minute that you stepped away from that relationship. And it changed because you have been delayed for so long trying to figure out what it is that was wrong with you, that once you had the opportunity to figure out what the real issue was, you weren't going to allow yourself to go back and try to figure this out with this person. Instead, you figured it out on your own and you decided that it wasn't worth going back at all, is what I'm feeling like, Scorpio. But you do remember the good times. You do still think about them. If even every blue moon, it's natural. Okay? It's natural. I have a boyfriend from over 15 years ago who I loved very much. Actually, this was my first love. I loved him very, very much. And it took a lot out of me to walk away from him finally and completely. I was young when I met him, and I was still very young. Obviously, this was 15 years ago. I was still very young when I walked away, but that was like my first eye-opening situation. It made me realize who I was now. Don't get me wrong. I done made some mistakes. I done got with some fools. I done, dealt with some people that I shouldn't have dealt with after the fact. But that situation, I still remember to this day. That person, I still remember to this day. And I have no ill will in my heart toward that person. So Scorpio, this is where you're at. You know who this person is. You still think about this person from time to time, but you won't allow yourself to get too caught up in that energy, as you shouldn't. Good job. Keep going. Because, yeah, it's like every time you get involved with this person, there's this conflict. There's this it's always something bad to come from you dealing with this person, okay? But, your outlook on life now, moving forward, has changed so tremendously that it's like even if someone tries to bring you bad, you're going to repel the bad with good. You have like this aura around you right now. There's like this bubble around you. There's this, and it's an energy bubble. It's a positive energy bubble at that. Like you're stuck inside this energy bubble all alone, just you, Scorpio. They're outside of the energy bubble. Okay? Like you know what it is that you need to do. They don't. So you're staying within your bubble, within your comfort zone just at the moment, because right now you're learning to be comfortable being by yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know that they say that our comfort zones aren't always a good place to be in, but for you, Scorpio, this is a new comfort zone. So this is you coming out of your old comfort zone and finding a new, more positive comfort zone. There's nothing wrong with having a positive comfort zone, okay? And that's where you are now. You may be feeling overwhelmed with all of this new energy, all of this new, what can I say? New business, new money, new, all of this new in general, just new. What does new mean? Something you've never experienced before, okay? And I think you may be feeling overwhelmed as a result of never have experienced this energy before. Things are changing, and they're changing fast, okay? I feel like the person that you were dealing with, they are currently engaging in things that they're like self-medicating, okay? So do the math. They're drinking, there's that, yeah. They're like, if I can't have my Scorpio, then I'll have my vice. Okay, Scorpio, so you were replaced, not necessarily with a person, but with a vice. And this is why, not only you think about them, but this is why they think about you, because what after a drink or two, after a smoke or something, you get in your head and you start to think about everything that's gone wrong within your life, and this is what they've done. They took that smoke, they took that drink, and everything just started becoming clear to them that I fucked up energy is what they're feeling. They fucked up. They definitely fucked up. Spirit, what else do you have for the Scorpios? Scorpio, Spirit, what do you have for the Scorpios? feel like you're a little bit impatient right now, Scorpio. And I feel like that could be coming from that feeling of being overwhelmed. You're like, I just want everything to be done and set, and me to not have to worry anymore. That's what you're feeling like. You don't want to have to experience money issues. You don't want to have to invest in things that aren't going to benefit you in the long run, right? So it's almost like not just impatience or feeling overwhelmed, but also fear. You fear that, although I'm doing all of these good things and good things are returning to my life as a result, I'm afraid that sooner or later that'll all go back left. Don't be afraid, Scorpio. Don't be afraid. If you remain on this path that you're on at the moment, if you remain in this good energy that you're in at the moment, I can guarantee you have nothing to worry about. You're focused. What exactly is it? Please comment below. What exactly is it that you will have to worry about if you're focused on everything that is good in your life, everything that is beneficial to you? What exactly are you worried about, Scorpio? You have everything you need right here. It's within you. It's all in here. Reach in there, grab it, and put it on the surface. Use it to your advantage because it's all in you. Whatever you need to do, go within. Find it within you. You don't need to go searching for somebody else to figure it out for you. You don't need that. Okay? So even though you're feeling impatient right now because you just want things to be set, you just want everything to be good, right? This is the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries. I feel like, you have to grow from this. And if it takes for you to be putting in all of this work to the point where it's got you feeling overwhelmed, just learn to put in the work continuously, but to balance it. Don't get overwhelmed. Figure out a way to do things that allows you to still be comfortable, allows you to not have to be so tired at the end of your days, okay? Like, figure out what works best for you in this energy of you separating yourself from people and moving on to the energy of prosperity. Figure out a way to continue to gain the new knowledge, the prosperity, whatever it is that you are manifesting. Figure out a way to do that without overwhelming yourself, okay? Anything else, Spirit, for the Scorpios? Anything else for the Scorpio, Spirit? Scorpios? Is there anything else for the Scorpio, Spirit? What did I just say? Now, look, you guys know I put my notes on these cards. Oh, well, that's beside the point. So, first of all, this is the Magician, obviously. But what I'm wanting you to pay attention to is my notes. Self-reliance, self-confidence. You probably can't see that one, but this one says self-reliance. Scorpio, you're relying so much on yourself right now and on your self-confidence right now to make all of this happen for you. All of this good, all of this prosperity, positivity, all of this abundance. It's not just you, obviously, it's the universe as well, but because you're relying solely on self, it's creating this feeling of being overwhelmed. If there is anyone in your life, Ace of Swords in reverse, if there's anyone, any one person, doesn't have to be a group of people, because we don't always trust that, right? When it's a group, it's like one or two of y'all a little funny. I don't know about y'all. But if there is one person in your life that you can trust, Scorpio, to help you move forward, rely on them as well. You don't have to rely just on yourself. I know. You just got out of a relationship where you were relying on that person and they completely disappointed you. I get it. But there are people in your life that I know you trust. That person was a stranger. This could be a family member that you trust. It could be your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. Rely more on those whom you trust. Not people you don't really know. Not people that you have to feel them out first before you can figure out whether or not to trust them. Because those are the ones, and even the people that you trust deep down inside, no matter what, you trust them. Even those people can flip the switch on you. But before they flip the switch on you, it'll be an outsider. It'll be someone that you maybe just met within recent years or so. It'll be someone you don't know very well, but you think you do. It'll be them to hurt you before a family member or a trusted friend that's been in your life for years, or, just somebody who you feel as if though this is a solid individual. If you have one solid individual in your life, Scorpio, rely on them too. I'm hearing that they want you to. They want you to, because they don't want you to end up back dealing with this mess. They don't want you back in that same situation. They don't want you to go backwards. So they're willing to help. Reach out if you have to, Scorpio. You don't have to. But if you feel like you're overwhelmed, as the cards just said, reach out to others. There are people who want to help you, okay? But you're so in this self, not selfish, but just, I can do anything. I can do anything you can do. Hold on, how's it go? I can do anything you can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. That's you. Yes, I can. That's you, Scorpio. You're like, I can do it myself. You don't have to. You can. And I trust that you will do it right, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Don't, because I feel like, with this Chariot card in reverse, if you don't depend on people, if you continue to feel overwhelmed, things are going to collapse. Everything that you built from the ground up after walking away from that situation is just going to come crumbling back down. So if there are people around you that can help, let them help. So one more card, Spirit, one more card. One more card for my Scorpios. One more card, Spirit. Just one more card for the Scorpios. You're being reborn. You've been being reborn for the past few readings, but it's real. Like, you're really trying to figure this thing out. You're really trying to become a new version of yourself. I don't know what age you're stepping into this year. I don't know how old you're turning, but I think you're looking at this like, I'm getting older. And I want to get wiser as I get older. And that's what you decided. Last card from this deck is the Three of Staffs. And with this Three of Staffs, as I said, you're being practical. You're using your knowledge, your practical knowledge, to move forward. And things that will benefit you at the end of the day. Things that you are able to gain some sort of knowledge from. Some sort of abundance, something. You're trying to gain something here, and I feel like you're using your practical knowledge in order to do so. You're negotiating business deals, you know what I mean? You're investing, you're doing things that will come back to you tenfold at the moment. So let's move on to the Oshos and Tarot deck. I'm only going to pull a few cards from this deck, Scorpio, because we pretty much get the gist here. We pretty much see what's going on. You walked away from a situation that was overwhelming, only to find yourself doing everything by yourself, and that too became a little bit overwhelming. The difference is the joy that you get from doing it all yourself rather than having to depend on someone else, right? That's the difference. And we came to the conclusion that it's okay to ask for help. Okay, so don't do it all by yourself if you don't have to. There are people who are willing to help. There are people who love you. Ooh. There are people who love you a lot, and they want to help you. All right. Oh, you have Spirit for the Scorpios. Scorpio, Spirit, Scorpios. Okay. Just going to pull from this deck. Transformation. Something we're very aware about, right, Scorpio? You're transforming. You've been transforming for a while now. You're still transforming. There's no telling how long this transformation is going to take. It may be that you were just that messed up after dealing with this person. It's going to take a minute, and that's okay. Let it take as much time as you need to figure you out. Why wouldn't you? Because if you stop the transformation now, you're liable to go backwards. Continue to allow your transformation to take place, okay? Don't stop it now. Don't stop transforming now on me. And continue to take life moment to moment. Start to slow down a little bit. Remember, you were feeling overwhelmed. Slow down. Look at him. Slow down. He doesn't look like he's moving fast at all. A skip is not a run. Slow down, Scorpio. You got this. Slow down. You don't have to do it all yourself. Slow down a little bit. It's not going anywhere. Okay? You feel guilty. This makes sense, considering the reading that we just had. You walked away from somebody. You got your ish together. And now that you have your ish together, you're finding yourself being overwhelmed with trying to maintain this new prosperity, right? It's a little bit overwhelming trying to maintain it. And you may feel guilty for walking away because now it's all on you. Don't. You know why you shouldn't feel guilty? Do you know why? You know why. Because it wasn't worth it. The relationship was never worth it. Don't get back in that energy. Don't you go backwards, Scorpio. We've been together, me and you. We've been moving forward. Trust the process. Don't you go back. Don't you start feeling guilty. Trust yourself, trust the universe, and trust the process. Trust that everything's going to work out just fine, Scorpio. The dream, whatever it is that you dream of, whatever it is that you want, your wildest dreams, they're headed toward you. This is about to become a reality. It's no longer going to be a dream. This is what I want. This is what I wish that I had. You said you were working so hard that you feel overwhelmed. What make you think the dream isn't coming? That dream is about to be fulfilled because you're working. You're putting forth that work. Now, I can stop right here. This is my last card. I'm not going any further than this. You know why? You know why, Scorpio. I don't even have to explain to you why. You know why. Because I've been telling you throughout this reading that you might need to slow down. Stop relying so much on yourself and allow other people to help you. Because that's what they're there for. If you can't depend on the people in your life, why are they in your life? Slow down a bit. It's not going anywhere. You're still, you won. You're still the winner. Okay, slow down. Take your time with this. It's not a rush. It's not a race. This is your life. This is your personal life. Who are you racing? Who are you in competition with? All right, Scorpio. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Thank you so much. Love you.